Hey guys, welcome back to another. This sounded like I swatted a mosquito. I felt like doing a story time today. I was supposed to talk about the last time about embarrassing things that happened to me as a child that I went through. I never got around to doing that, so I was like, let me just incorporate them into like a story time. My memory functions as to where I remember what I want to remember, so I don't remember fully everything about what occurred that evening because it was so long ago. I had to at least be like, I think it was like 12 when this happened to me. But I remember my mom taking me to a birthday party, and the birthday party was for my cousin. Honestly, I know we are cousins. I'm not sure how or in what way we are related. I just know that she is my cousin, and I grew up knowing that she was my cousin, and I don't know in which way, if it's through my mom or through my dad. It might be through my dad though. So they were throwing a birthday party for my cousin's sister, who is younger than her, and I know it was probably just gonna be a regular birthday party. I didn't think it was gonna be as poppin' as it was at the time. So my mom went. She looked really nice, whatever. I went there, and I don't remember specifically what I was wearing. I just remember I had on decent clothes, like jeans, sneakers, and a shirt. And if I was like 12, I could have been possibly 14. I was like around those age ranges, and I was just growing some titties. Like I just started like having these things, and I remember I had permed hair. My hair was out, so my hair was down. So the party's all right. Me and my mom, we arrived there. Everything's cool. There's Haitian music playing, there's American music playing. So the way it was set up is like you walked in, and the first thing you hit is like the kitchen, and then you hit the dining room area. There was a room in the back, that's where all the kids went, and that's where I went. So all the adults stayed in like the living room section, and then all the kids stayed in the back room section. So I don't remember a majority of what happened that whole night. I just know I followed my cousin around because she was the only person I knew at the party, and I didn't really want to be around my mom. In the beginning of the party, I was sitting with my mom because that's usually what I do until that's usually what you do until you feel comfortable, you know what I mean? So all I can remember is the party was really good. They played a whole bunch of songs that I knew, a whole bunch of reggae, at the time, dance hall at the time, regular music, Haitian music, everything was good. Food was good. It was Haitian food, it was chips, there was candy, everything, you know, a typical birthday party. So push comes to shove, the evening rolls along where I don't know if the party was gonna end or not without my situation that occurred, but my situation occurred. So basically, all I can remember is the party dying down a little bit. Some people left, and some people actually took their kids, because it was like the kids ranged from like babies to like 16 years old or whatever. So I know some people took their kids away, and you can, in the room in the back where most of the kids was, you could actually start to see everybody's faces because everybody was actually sitting on a chair. It wasn't as crowded as before. So all I can remember is me having a cup in my hand, and I was drinking something, and I sat down towards the window because the window was behind me, and I remember just like, you know, enjoying myself. I could see everybody now because it is dark in the room. The lights was off, which I still don't remember why it was off, but the lights was off. I'm sitting down enjoying myself, you know, drinking my juice or whatnot, probably soda for all I know. And then somebody tapped me on my shoulder. So I'm this way with my drink, and I'm like, what? And I turned, and on my left side is some boy. So I'm like, okay, he's sitting right next to me. I don't know why he tapped me. I didn't think about anything. I just was like, oh, okay, I guess he wants to talk to me. At the time, like, you know, everybody's already hot. Everybody has boyfriends and stuff. I'm the only one who's still a virgin. Of course, at that age, that's perfect. But I was still a virgin, and I had no boyfriend or whatever. So I turned to him, and I was like, I didn't say anything. I just looked at him, and then he was like, first of all, the room was dark, and he was very dark chocolate. Like, his skin color was really dark, so it was hard to see him, but I knew it was a boy. He had it fitted on, and he had, you know, shirts, jeans, and a t-shirt, you know, all that stuff. But So he taps me on my shoulder and he's like, hey, what's your name? So I was like, I don't know, I just started talking to him in his ear. So I was like, my name is Betty. So then he was like, I can clearly remember, still to this day it's a bit vague, but I can clearly remember him asking me, do you have a boyfriend? That was like the second question he asked me. Now mind you, I had to at least be 12 or 14. This kid had to be 16 years old, because these were friends that my cousin knew that were like older, but they lived right in the building or whatever. I found out all this afterwards, so I didn't know that before. So I told him, no, I have no boyfriend. Out of nowhere, you guys, my mom grabs me and is like, I'm gonna speak a little bit of Creole. So she grabbed me, she's like, Betty, so fella, what are you doing here? You and you talking with boys, blah blah. And I'm like, I didn't even do anything. Like, all I did was answer his questions. He tapped me. So then my mother started yelling at the boy, and I could clearly remember the boy's face was just like what do I do right now? So my mom is yelling at the boy, and then she's yelling at me. So then she told me to come. So then I had to leave that room where all the kids was, and then my cousin intervened. My cousin tried to get me like out of trouble. Like, I wasn't in trouble as to where like I was gonna get hit or like, you know, spanked or whatever, because I wasn't getting spanked by that age or anything at all. But I was also, I guess she was kind of saving me from getting, I guess, like, I don't know. All I can remember is my cousin was like, Betty didn't do anything. Betty didn't do anything. Where are you taking her? Where are you taking her? So they took me out the room where all the kids was, and party ceased, you guys. I can clearly remember the party just went dead because of what happened. I don't know if it's because my mom made a scene. Like, my mom made a scene and started yelling at the boy, and then it embarrassed me because it was like, damn, man, like I wasn't even trying to do anything. I wasn't trying to have a boyfriend. The boy just asked me 2 questions. What was my name and do I have a boyfriend? And no was the last thing I said. And I knew my mom internally knew what was coming of that. That's probably why she acted the way she did. But at the same time, she didn't have to embarrass me, because I remember the party ended, everything stopped, the music stopped, all the boys that was in there that lived in the building, or like my cousin knew. Ooh, I just showed my fingers, it's a bit ashy. All the boys that my cousin knew or whatever came outside to the side of the building. So they were standing right to the side of us. And me and my cousin took me out. And all the girls, we all came outside into the hallway. And my mom was still inside. She was like, doing that thing. Like, you guys ever see that meme where they say Haitian people, when they go to parties, they pick up like all the leftover foods or whatever? I don't know. But she went back to get like a piece of cake and stuff, because I tell you guys, the party ended. I feel like it ended as soon as all that commotion occurred. So me and my cousin sitting there talking, and we like, so we trying to act like, well, I'm trying to act like nothing's wrong, or I'm grown and stuff like this. So I'm sitting here telling her, she's like, oh, what happened? I don't know. He just asked me what's my name and if I have a boyfriend. That's how I was, and I'm standing there on the wall like, and then so they're all the way over there like staring at us, and I'm just standing there like trying to act like I'm still cool, even though my mother just embarrassed the shit out of me. So yeah, like that's what happened that one night when I got yelled at for talking to a boy. And honestly, I wasn't doing it on purpose. He talked to me first, but my mom, I don't know if she would ever believe that, but that's definitely it. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I just wanted to give you guys a little in-depth on my childhood stories where my parents were strict as hell, well, my mom was strict as hell, and I wanted to let you guys in on a little bit about my past times and stuff like that. So with that being said, don't forget to like this video. Let me know down below if you've had a similar experience, or if you would like to hear more of my story times, because I would love to share some more with you. I have a lot more to talk about. So don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, like this video, and I will see you guys in a later one. Alright.